back to Riley-Lowe Park and welcome to episode 8 of our weekly review show here on our YouTube channel. Another action-packed week for the White Tigers with 2 games to look back on for the first team and a game for the reserves. And we kick off this week's episode by looking back to the first team's game here on Sunday in the Azui FA Trophy against Salisbury.
In a game of very few chances, Ryan Brett saw the best opportunity at the first half with a free kick that hit the wall. The second half was much better though as Dan Sullivan forced the keeper into a stop, while up the other end Charlie Madden cleared a shot off the line. Into stoppage time and Rocky Neal picked up a loose ball before playing a 1-2 with Tyler Harvey and then slotting past the keeper to win the game for City.
So another late winner, this time courtesy of Rocky Neal, secured the White Tigers progression into the first round proper of the FA Trophy, where they face a trip to Beaconsfield on the 29th of October. Here's the thoughts of manager Paul Wotton, who we spoke to after the game. So Paul, probably not the best game for the neutral to watch, but a 1-0 win and into the next round of the FA Trophy, I suppose you must be happy with that.
Yeah, another clean sheet. Last minute winner again, which is a good habit to get into. I thought it wasn't a particularly enthralling game, was it? But it's the pitch had 2 games in it in 2 days, but it was great. Thank you to the ground staff for that, for getting the pitch ready. And we had a few boys their first start in a long time. Palmer, Brett, Okoro, Wright, Rice. Obviously Rice has come off injured very early, but it's their first start for a long time. We've got really good minutes into their legs. That's the pleasing thing about today. And win the next round of the trophy, which is what cup football is all about. Was the plan always to make changes today, with obviously a busy week coming up with the game against Swindon in just a few days' time? Yeah, well, I mean, I think at the start of the season, made a conscious decision to improve the squad size, because we got found out with that last year big time. So the boys have got to play minutes somewhere, somehow, and we did it at Merthyr and it didn't work. We did it today and it worked. So. And on the game as a whole, it was quite a frustrating watch, I can imagine, from the sidelines for you, but you must be pleased with the character of the team to get that late goal and win the game. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've character's a really good word that we've brought into the club this year. There were some really good performances, and at the last 20 minutes the boys were really digging in. I thought we always looked like we were going to score second half. I thought it was really good second half, a lot more front foot, and we played the way I want us to play more in the second half. First half, it's fully understandable when the boys haven't played for a long time, just feeling their way into the game. Your lungs feel like they're on fire, but they'll benefit from that. And any preference in the draw? No, not really. Hopefully, us and Parkway both don't get drawn at home, because it's not ideal for the pitch. It's a big ask, 2 games in 2 days. But like I said, thank you to the ground staff for getting it ready today.
There was no rest for the White Tigers though, as they were straight back in action on Wednesday evening here, and their attentions turned back to the Southern League Premier South as they took on Swindon Supermarine. Here's the best of the action.
It was an electric start for City at Riley-Lowe Park. After Swindon failed to clear their lines, Tyler Harvey managed to poke the ball home for 1-0. Within a blink of an eye, it was 2-0. Harvey was bundled over in the box and a penalty was awarded, which he stepped up and smashed home to double the advantage. With just 11 minutes on the clock, Conor Riley-Lowe's superb cross was headed home by Rocky Neal to make it 3-0. Dan Sullivan then had a low shot pushed away, while Will Dean saw a powerful strike early in the second half, was saved by the keeper. Dan Sullivan then came close yet again, but couldn't bend his shot into the corner. The fourth goal did come 10 minutes from time, as Will Dean had a shot pushed away by the goalkeeper, only to the feet of Rocky Neal, who slotted home from close range. James Hayman, who had a quiet night, then made a good save late on to preserve the clean sheet as the game finished 4-0 to the White Tigers.
So an emphatic victory there for the White Tigers ensured they moved back to the summit of the Southern League Premier South. We now hear the thoughts of manager Paul Wotton and Conor Riley-Lowe, who spoke after the game. So Gaffer, a 4-0 win over Swindon, a pretty convincing victory in the end, but that first 10 minutes, you must be really happy with that.
Yeah, we asked for a fast start, but didn't know we was going to get that fast to start. Boys were great from the first whistle right through to the end. Looked really fit, really strong tonight, clinical in front of goal. Could have had more, but really good performance, a really good result.
How important was it to get that early goal against the Swindon side, who are traditionally, we've never had an easy game against them? They're always a tough opponent, aren't they?
Swindon always a tough opponent, always in and around the playoff positions. League coaches them really well. But, like I say all the time, scoring the first goal is really important, but to get 3 in, what was it? Was it 11 minutes? 3 in 11 minutes. Perfect start for us.
And just on performance-wise, obviously had a tough game Sunday, and then to come out again here on Wednesday night, and just character and determination for the team, just the fast start as well. I know you made changes on the weekend, but that shows something about the team, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen, we did make changes, and then the boys came back in tonight, so we had that little bit of freshness about us. But the boys who played 90 minutes on Sunday and played 90 minutes today looked really fit. But it is a squad game. There's so many fixtures to play. It's really important. The boys, I've got a selection headache all the time, which is great. First time I've had that since I've been here. So no, it's good. The boys were terrific, and 4-0 is a great result against a good Swindon team.
So Connor, 4-0 win over Swindon Supermarine, pretty convincing victory in the end, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Thought we deserved it. We were solid in terms of keeping another clean sheet, and we were clinical, especially in the first 10. Even the half chances we scored, so it's always important to take your chances when you get them. We've probably been guilty of it in recent weeks where we haven't quite taken them half chances when we've been on top. So to go in at 3-0 obviously was a big advantage for us.
And to keep another clean sheet is obviously a big bonus, isn't it? I think is that 4 in 5, I think, in the league, which is pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we all know that success in football is built on clean sheets. So last year we didn't keep enough of clean sheets, so it was certainly, before the season, it was certainly a focus of ours to start trying to be a little bit harder to beat, start keeping clean sheets. So yeah, it's obviously a good sign, but hard work doesn't stop there.
And for you going forward, another assist for tonight, a brilliant ball in for Rocky. And is that something you like that in your game, isn't it? Get on the assist list.
Yeah, I think we spoke before the game, to be fair, a lot of us saying obviously it was a bit wetter tonight, so them early crosses can sometimes cause a little bit of havoc. And yeah, just first half, got it at my feet, put it in a good area, and Rock was there to attack it, and he took it well, to be fair.
And as a group, you obviously would keep winning games, stuff in top of the league. Obviously, we're not going to look into that, but are you confident going into every single game now?
Yeah, I think it's momentum, isn't it, really? Momentum's a big thing in football. Listen, we're 11 games in, nothing's done yet. Do you know what I mean? It's still really early days. We've got 30 odd games to play. So yeah, we're just kind of moving on to the next, taking one game at a time. Don't take the highs too high, don't take the lows too low. It was a good win tonight, but we move on to the next game. That's how it is.
The reserves were also in cup action last weekend as they defeated Perranwell 3-1 in the Intermediate Cup, thanks to a brace from Finn Harrison and a strike from Teddy Horton. They're in St Piran League Cup action this week as they take on St Morgan at Treguy Fields. Kick-off is 2:30. No game for the first team this weekend as the scheduled fixture against Bracknell here at Belifo Park was postponed due to their progress in the FA Cup. The under-18s are in action this weekend as they take on Saltash Youth in the DGM League at Calywith College. Kick-off is 2 o'clock. So for highlights for the reserves game and the under-18s game, tune into next week's episode. I've been Cameron Weldon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Wanna hear you go.